Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In our previous video, we have learned what is an integer, how to represent integers on number line, and how to add integers on a number line. So in today's video, we will be learning how to subtract integers on a number line. Okay, so today we will be learning about subtraction of integers on number line. Okay, so there are two cases. So case one is when you subtract positive integer from any integer. Positive integer from an integer always move to your left. Okay, let me explain this with an example. See, what does this say? It states when you subtract positive integer from an integer, always move to your left. Let me take an example. Okay, example. Now I am subtracting a positive integer from a positive integer. So 5 minus 4. So here minus is subtraction symbol and 4 is a positive number. Okay, so let me draw a number line. This has to be straight. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, some negative integers too. Okay. Now let what first you have to represent 5. So from 0 first go to 5. 5 is the positive integer, so it will be to the right of 0. So this is plus 5. Now we are supposed to subtract 4 from 5. So what it has said, when you subtract a positive integer from an integer, always move to your left. So I have to move to my left. So from here, I have to go how much? Minus 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So answer is 1. So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. This is how we represent when you minus positive number from a positive integer. Okay, now let us minus positive integer from a negative integer. So let me take minus 5 minus 3. Okay, here 3 is the positive integer, minus is subtraction symbol. Let me draw a number line. Okay, let us do the intervals. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now first we are supposed to go to minus 5. So from 0 minus 5 will be to left. So 0 to minus 5. Okay. So we have got minus 5. Now we have to subtract plus 3. So that is a positive integer. So we have to move to our left. So left is this side. So minus 3. So 3 times. Minus 5 to minus 6. 2 times 3. So answer is minus 8. So minus 5 minus 3 is minus 8. So this is case 1. So where you subtract positive integer from an integer, let it be positive or a negative integer, we have to always move to our left. Okay, let us now see case 2. Case 2 is when you subtract negative integer from any integer, negative integer from an integer always move to your right. To your right. Okay, let us take an example for this. See, what does this case say? When you subtract negative integers from an integer, this could be positive integer or a negative integer, you have to always move to your right, that is this side. Okay, let me take one example. Now let me subtract first a negative integer from a positive integer. So let me take 5 minus 4. Okay, so let us first draw the number line. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now first we are supposed to go to 5. So from 0, first go to 5. Okay. Now what does this say? When you subtract negative integer, always go to your right. So here we are subtracting a negative integer, that is minus 4. So we are supposed to move to our right. So how many times? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So answer would be plus 9. So 5 minus of minus 4 would be plus 9. Okay. Similarly, let us take another example. Let me subtract negative integer from a negative integer. Minus 5 minus 4. Okay, let us draw a straight line. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So, really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now first we are supposed to go to minus 5. From minus 5 will be to your left. So from 0 go to minus 5. Okay, this is minus 5. Now we are supposed to subtract negative integer. So we have to move to our right. So how many times? 4. So from here 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer would be minus 1. So minus 5 minus 4 is minus 1. This is how we subtract. So we have seen two cases. One case is when you subtract positive integer from an integer and subtract negative integer from an integer. Okay, let us now look into how to add integers and subtract integers not on number. Okay, first let us look into addition of integers. Okay, now if we have same positive integers or negative integers, like if we have to add two positive integers, two positive or two negative integers, how are we supposed to do? Okay, so if two positive integers are supposed to be added, just add them straight. 5 plus 4, two positive integers, two direct addition. 5 plus 4 is 9. Similarly, 10 plus 3 is 13. So this way you add two positive integers. Okay, if there are two negative integers, what you have to supposed to do? Minus 5 plus minus 3 equal to 5 plus 3. See, if you have two same integers, you have to add. 5 plus 3 is 8 and you have to put the signature, same sign. What is it? Minus. So minus 8. Let us take another example. Minus 10 plus minus 6. So what you have to do? Minus 10 minus 6. Both are same integers, negative integers. So add and put minus sign. Minus 16. So when two positive integers or two negative integers are supposed to be added, just add them and put the respective sign. If two positive, then put positive sign. If two negative, negative sign. Okay. Now what is the case when there is different numbers? So one positive and one negative number. How are we supposed to add? So let me take an example. Let 5 plus minus 3. So if we are asked to add two different integers like a positive integer and a negative integer, what we are supposed to do is we have to subtract and put the sign of bigger number. So here 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 would be 2. What would be the sign? Plus 5, right? So plus 2. 5 is larger number here. So we have to put plus 2. Let us take another example. Minus 7 plus 3. So minus 7 and 3. Minus 7 is a negative number. 3 is a positive number. What we have to do? We have to subtract. So 7 minus 3 will be 4. What will be the sign? Sign will be larger number, minus. So minus 4. So this is how we perform addition of integers. So if same integers are given, you have to add and put the sign of that integer. If different integers, a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive are given, subtract and put the sign of the larger number. Okay, let us now learn on subtraction. See, in addition, what we did, when two positive integers or two negative integers are there, just add the two numbers and then put the respective sign. So here in subtraction also same thing. If two positive or two negative numbers are there, what you have to do is perform subtraction and then put the sign of that integer. Okay, let me take an example of two positive integers. Let me take 15 minus 5. See, this is also positive integer. This is also positive integer. So simply perform subtraction. 15 minus 5 will be 10. And what will be the sign? Which is the plus, right? So plus 10. Okay, let me take two negative integers. Minus 3. So similarly here, perform the subtraction. 17 minus 3 will be 14. Sign will be minus. So either let it be addition or subtraction. In both the case, what is it? If addition, two positive integers or two negative integers are there, perform addition of both of them and then put the respective sign. Similarly here, when two positive integers are subtracted or two negative integers are subtracted, perform subtraction and put the respective sign. Okay, what is the case when one positive and one negative integers are subtracted? Here you have to do is, here add the both given integers and put sign of the bigger number. Same way, there you have to subtract when asked to add. Here you have to add when you are asked to subtract. Okay, let me take an example. 19 minus 2. So what you are supposed to see here, one positive integer, one negative integer. So what you have to do is perform addition and then put the sign of bigger number. 19 or minus 2, which is bigger? 19. So put the sign of 19. So 19 plus 2 is 21. Put plus 21. Okay. Let me take another example. Minus 50 plus, minus 50 minus 3. So minus 50 is a negative integer here. 3 is a positive integer. So when you have a negative and a positive integer, you have to perform addition. 50 plus 3 will be 53. Now which is the bigger number, 50 or 3? 50. So 50 value is minus 50. So minus 53. Okay friends, then we have learned how to perform subtraction of integers on number line and also normal addition and subtraction of numbers. So I'll be continuing with the exercise problems from the next video. See you all in our next video. Until then, keep learning.